Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, karibu sana. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always appreciating my content. Today is a Mother's Day, and I wish all the mothers around the world happy Mother's Day. I hope you enjoy this day. You are amazing. If anybody hasn't told you that, you are amazing and you're doing a great job. Today being Mother's Day, we are going to bake 4 mini cakes. We are going to bake a black forest, a red velvet cake, a lemon cake, and a fruit cake. I hope you'll enjoy and you'll come along. I'm going to show you my ingredients. First, these are egg whites. I'm using 4 eggs. These are not egg whites, these are egg yolks. I have my egg whites of 4 eggs. I'm using vanilla, a tablespoon of vanilla. I'm using cocoa, which is alkalized. I'm using a 1/4 cup of cocoa. I have sugar, 3/4 cups of sugar. I have flour, which is already sifted, a cup of flour, and a tablespoon of baking powder. And I hope you'll come along and you will learn something. We'll start with the black forest, then we'll go to the lemon cake. So we'll start mixing our ingredients, and you can see our baking tray, it's ready. So, because you're supposed to start this when everything is ready. So first of all, we are going to start with egg whites. We're going to beat the egg whites. I know you can't see that. We'll beat them till they are forming. After the egg whites, we are going to add sugar.
2.
Our egg whites are already forming. You can see that they're already forming. So we mix it. That's sugar. You can see how our mixture is. We are going to add the egg yolks. Those are the egg yolks. Our vanilla essence. We are going to use a tablespoon of vanilla essence. That's a tablespoon. We mix it. For drinking. You can see how our mixture is. So I'm going to put in the dry ingredients. Remember, we have our flour, a cup of flour. That's a cup of flour. And 1/4 cups of cocoa, alkalized cocoa. That's a 1/4 cup. And after that, we are not going to mix again. We are going to fold in. Now we are going to fold in. You can see how it is. So we are going to fold in. We'll fold in the mixture, then we are going to put it in our tray. I'll see you in a minute. So after folding in, you can see our batter is ready. You can see it's ready. So we'll put it in our baking tray. Baking tray or pan. Remember, it's a black forest. I don't know if you can see it, but so that's our butter. You can see how it is. Let's get rid of any bubbles. There it is. So it's going to the oven. 180 degrees for 45 minutes. So you can see our oven is ready and our butter is ready. I'm using the middle rack. There it is. So we give it 45 minutes, then we'll be back. We prepare So, welcome back. First, I would like to apologize because the first video of the Black Forest recorded when the phone wasn't at portrait mode, and my camera person didn't tell me, but now it's at portrait mode, so we continue. Our Black Forest is ready. You can see that. It's spongy and it's firm. So, our second cake, we are doing a lemon cake, and our ingredients are here. I'm using a cup of butter, 2 cups of flour, sifted and mixed with baking powder. Baking powder, it was a tablespoon of baking powder. I'm using a cup of salt. I'm using 4 eggs, and I'm using lemon essence. I'm using the one from Pradeep because of its taste. You can see that I'm using that, and it's dark kabisa, dark green. So we'll start with our butter, a cup of butter. We'll put it here. That's a cup of butter. That's a cup of butter, and I'm using a cup of sugar. That's a cup of sugar. So we'll mix this first, and then we continue mixing our next ingredients. I'm going to use the spatula first, then I'll use the mixer. Okay. So you can see my butter and sugar, they're already incorporated. Now next, I'll add my eggs. These are my yolks. I followed the other procedure, but you can still mix the eggs as they are. My egg whites. And we add our lemon essence. That's how the mixture looks. I use a tablespoon and a half. That's a tablespoon of our lemon essence. And a half, kidogo too. There. So you can see our mixture. So let's mix first, then we'll use our electric mixer. Our mixture is going on well. I'll use the electric mixture now. You can see how our mixture is. So I'll add the flour, then we fold in. I'll add in bits, then we fold in. So after folding in, our mixture is ready and direct to the oven. We're still going to bake at 180 degrees Celsius at 45 minutes. So see you at the oven. So we'll put it in the oven. At the center rack, remember 180, 45 minutes. It is, and we wait. As we wait, we are going to prep the ingredients for red velvet. So I'll see you after 45 minutes. Hello family, welcome back. We are still going on well. So the next cake is the red velvet cake, but I'll only show you the ingredients, then I'll show you the end product because we still have one more cake, the fruit cake. Plus, the procedure is the same. It's only one ingredient that we are going to use to add, that's the red velvet. But I'll show you my ingredients. I always start with the wet, then I add the dry ones. So first we'll start with sugar. This is a cup and a half of sugar. This is a tablespoon of dark cocoa. This is a cup of milk plus a tablespoon of vinegar. If you want to make mala, buttermilk, I hope you can see. I added a tablespoon of white vinegar. I'm using half cup of oil. I'm using half cup of water. A pinch of salt. A tablespoon of red velvet gel. I hope you can see it. That's a tablespoon. Half tablespoon of bicarbonate. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. This is half tablespoon. Half teaspoon, not tablespoon, the small spoon. Half teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda and 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. And I have a cup and a half of sifted flour and a tablespoon of baking powder. So I'll mix all my ingredients. I'll start with the wet ones, all the wet ones. And if you didn't know, sugar, it's always a wet ingredient. I thought you should know that. So I'll add my sugar. That's a tablespoon and a half of sugar. I'll add my oil. So I'll mix everything, the wet, then the dry ones, and then I'll see you when taking it to the oven. I forgot to mention, we are adding 2 eggs. And I'll add them direct. 2 eggs. Then I mix it up with my spatula. Then I'll use the electric mixer. My butter is ready, as you can see. So we are going to take it direct to the oven, 180, 45. See when it's done. First, I'd love to apologize for the background noise. I was watching another vlog as I was recording this, but the end product was nice, as you can see. But my lemon cake sunk. I overdid the butter, but everything turned out well, as you can see. At the end of it, I had assorted cake slices, and they tasted very, very well. Also, the red velvet. Sometimes you enter the car and you just want to put your hair. But let me try open to focus it. So this is a cleanser that I've been using like for the last 2 weeks. It's a very hydrating cleanse. It's made of natural ingredients and it's a hydrating gel cleanser. So yeah, this is a cleanser that I've been using all day. So now I want to tone my face, and I'm going to still use the same. We have come to the end of the video. Thank you so much if you've watched this far. I hope you've learned 1 or 2. You are going to treat your moms, your sisters, your grandmothers, and I appreciate all the moms out there. I'd like to give a shout out to a few moms in my life. First is Sharon, Mama Paloma. Hi, you're doing an amazing job. Keep doing what you're doing. Damaris back in Kerenget, you're doing a good job. Happy Mother's Day. May you celebrate this day. To Kate, you've also turned to be like a mom to me. You always advise me on what is good and bad. I celebrate you. Happy Mother's Day. Enjoy this day. Also appreciate a friend, Jane. There are those friends who you call, you vent out. Those friends you call when you're down. Those friends you call when you want a prayer partner. Jane, you've been that friend to me. I appreciate you, girl. I know I don't say this too much or I don't show it, but I appreciate you being in my life and I wish you nothing but the best. I celebrate you. Keep doing you and keep being you. I also celebrate the male friends in my life. First, my brothers and my dad. I know it's not Men's Day or Father's Day, but I celebrate you. To other male friends, just wait for Men's Day, but I still celebrate you. People like Mas, Devi, you know yourself, all the men in my life. I celebrate you who have turned out to be family. I celebrate you. I also celebrate my mom. She's not around with us. It has been 5 years, but she really made me who I am today. Her prayers has brought me this far. And mom, wherever you are, I know you're watching down at us. I celebrate you. I remember back when I was getting my son, in 2016. I was a first-time mom, so I knew nothing about kids, but she was there to guide me. She was there to hold my hand. She was there those sleepless nights. We always take turns. She took care of my son. And up to today, my son always talks about Shosho. So, mom, we celebrate you. I remember when I was 9 months pregnant before giving birth, I had those forced labor. And she used to call me to her bedroom. We talk. She held my hand, rubbed my back. Mom, I'll never forget that gesture. And there's one thing I always say to myself, and I always told you even before whatever happened, that nobody will ever take your place. Nobody. So guys, if you have a mom out there, if your mom is alive, either she's a victim, either she's, I don't know what to say, but even if she's disabled, even if I don't, any kind of mom, just appreciate your mom. Celebrate them. Some of us were wishing that we had moms around, but we don't have. But celebrate your moms. Give them a call. Buy them something. Send something at home. And thank you to all moms out there. Remember, we all love you and we celebrate you. You're doing an amazing job and nobody will ever take your place. So guys, all moms out there, happy Mother's Day. May you enjoy the day. Before I forget, my son drew something. I wanted to show you. This is from my son. I don't know if you can see. It's a note for Mother's Day. She has written to mom, happy Mother's Day. I love you. I am happy. Thank you, God. So to my son, thank you very much. I've received this, and to many more years.
Welcome.
And son, I love you. Cheers. Guys, don't forget to subscribe. Click that notification bell so that every time I post a new video, you'll be among the first people to be notified. Like, share, and leave a sweet comment. And thank you very much. And we are doing this ending the video when I'm outside, so don't mind the birds. So ciao.